If you have been feeling stressed out lately, you certainly are not alone. According to a new study, almost 2 out of 5 people in the U.S. say they have reached their peak stress level. The survey of 2,000 American adults found the #1 stressor for people was their personal finances, followed by the economy and their physical health. Other issues stressing people out: the 2024 presidential election and other world issues. And here to talk to us more about this and the best ways we as Catholics can combat stress is Allison Ricciardi, licensed mental health counselor and founder of CatholicTherapist.com. Allison, always good to be with you. A lot to get to, but first, are you at all surprised by the findings of the study? And does this correlate with what you see as a therapist?
Absolutely. I'm not at all surprised. Actually, I would have thought the number was even higher. Everyone is dealing with a high level of stress today. So I want to offer just a few suggestions that might be helpful. Number one, monitor yourself. We all know when we feel like we're getting really stressed out, our jaw may be clenched, we're getting tight, we're shaking. All right, that's the time to just stop everything and reground yourself. Try to identify the top 3 sources of your stress. Now, I know some of them seem like we can't do anything about them, or finances or whatever. A lot of the time, though, it's the way we're thinking about it that makes all the difference. Once you identify the top 3 sources, try to contain them. And what I mean by that is if it's coming from the outside, if it's social media, the news, the state of the world, set up times where you're totally disconnected from that. If it's coming from other people in your life, which is very common, set some boundaries. It's like putting up a fence and only having a gate here and there, right? So you can turn off your ringer, let your phone calls go to voicemail, all right? Set up times where you're just completely away from everything. Counter the stress. Once you've contained it, we want to counter it. What I mean by that is like some good self-care, good music, a good book, a funny movie, anything that's going to help you to feel a little bit less stressed. Now, of course, as Catholics, we want to turn to prayer. That's really important. But I want to issue a little caution there. Sometimes our prayer becomes a litany of our woes, and we just keep repeating them, and actually keeps us in in that stressful state. What we want to do is listen. So I recommend reading scripture, thinking about Jesus's miracles, his power, his mercy. Things may seem very dark in the world right now. They certainly seem that way, and may seem very dark in your life, but the darkest day in history was Good Friday, and we know that was followed by Easter Sunday, right? So stay in the present moment. If you find yourself ruminating about the past or really worrying about the future, stay in the present moment. Just look at like what's around you, especially if you feel panicky. If you're really struggling, get on Catholic Therapist, find somebody that can help you to find ways to kind of contain it and to work through it. Also, some of you may be familiar with the Surrender Novena, Father Dolindo Rotolo. It's wonderful. I posted a link on our CatholicTherapist.com Facebook page. It's awesome that we just surrender everything to Jesus. Let him take care of it. There's more than we can handle. Focus only on what you can control. And I mean, sometimes a source of our stress may be our clutter, or we keep losing our keys. There might be some simple solutions to those things, but when it's all together, it's really hard to find solutions to it. So break it down. What are the top 3 sources, and start to attack it that way?
Yeah, those are all great suggestions. Now, what about if you notice a friend as being stressed? I mean, what are some signs for us to look for, and maybe friends and family, and how can we help them?
Well, I think to, first of all, acknowledge it, all right? That's really helpful when we affirm another person and say, listen, you look like you're really stressed out. Number one, is there anything I can do to help? And also maybe help them with these steps. Say, okay, break it down. What is the most stressful thing? Now, there are many things we can't control. We can't control the economy. We can't control what's going on in the world. But can we control what we're letting in? So try to help them identify what is really stressing them out and break it down into, bite-sized pieces. Attack the low-hanging fruit. Are there simple things they can do to reduce their stress?
Yeah, that's great too. Now, we always talk about stress being really a negative thing, but can there be any positives about stress?
Sure. Stress can make us feel like, we push forward when we have stress, right? When we need to, maybe you're building a business, or maybe you're studying for an exam. that can really be helpful stress, right? We want to always be stretching a little bit. But I think what we're really talking about really is more that negative stress that really drags us down.
Yeah, before I let you go quickly, any other tips or suggestions that you'd like to offer our audience?
Be present to other people, be present to yourself, and know that God has this, right? Everything that happens is with a reason and a mystery. So when you're feeling like you're really overwhelmed, just stop everything. Think of other times in the past, maybe you were really stressed out and you got through it. All right, because these are phases that we go through. So to just try to like break it down, spend time in silence, spend time in nature, get away from the things that are stressful. All right, we're all connected too much today. We need to disconnect and just take that time to take care of yourself. Take care of your health, take care of your mental health. Those are important things because that's going to give you the strength to deal with whatever life throws at you.
Yeah, well, this has been so helpful, I know, for a lot of people. Me too. Allison, thank you so much, and God bless you. Great to see you.
You too. God bless.